Hello, and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the 8th grade concept of dilation representations. This is standard 8.3c in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 28 of the 2024 released STAAR test. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and we will look at our answers together. All right, so we've got a pentagon here, NQRTW, already listed on the coordinate plane for us, and it's going to be dilated. So dilated means it's either going to shrink or it's going to grow. And remember that when we are dealing with dilations, they are not rigid transformations because they do not preserve the side lengths like rotation, reflection, or rotation. So we're either going to shrink or we're going to grow. So all we know is that vertex R prime is at a new spot. It's at 6, 2. So let's put R prime right here. And I could just put that right there, R prime. So that's it. All we get is one extra point, and now we've got to find the rule that best describes the dilation. Well, we can look at R and R prime. Take a look at this. R becomes R prime. What is R? R is 9, 3. So we need to be able to find that. 9, 3 suddenly becomes 6, 2. All right. So what happens? Well, you notice they're both going down. This one goes down by 9 to 6, right? It goes down by 3, and then by 3 to 2, it goes down by a 1. Okay? And so since it's shrinking, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that one because it got a little bit smaller since the center is the origin of dilation. It's going to become a little bit smaller. The 9 goes to 6, the 3 goes to 2. So that is greater than 1. That would make it expand. This is going to be a grow. But take a look at this C as well. It's also going to be a grow. Even though it's a fraction, it's greater than 1, so it's going to make it grow. So I've got two options to make it shrink. I can either multiply by 1/3, or I can multiply by 2/3. Right? So if I take 1/3 of 9, that's only going to give me 3. So let's try 2/3. Right? So let's try 2/3 times the x. And then let's try 2/3 times the y. And let's see if that gets us our 6, 2, right? So that's going to be 9 times 2 is 18 over 3. It's going to be 18 over 3, which does equal 6. 3 times 2 is 6 over 3, which does equal 2. All right, so we're good with this 2/3, we think. But how can we verify? Well, let's take all these other points, right? And let's go ahead and just map those. So that's going to be a 3 and then a 2. So if I want to take 2/3 of those, right, what could we get? That would be a 6 over 3, and that would be a 4 over 3. So that's going to end up being 2 and then 4/3, right? So that's going to be 1 1/3. So it's going to be like right there. So there's my t prime. And we could map that. You notice we have a parallel line. It's just a little bit shorter, right? We can do, let's just do one more. 6 and 9 for W. 6, take 2/3 of that. 9, 2/3 of that. And that's going to end up being 12 over 3, which is 4. That's going to be 18 over 3, which is 6. So 4 and 6. It's going to be right there. So there's my W prime. And I could go ahead and just connect that right there. So I completed the rest, and you see it is the same shape, just shrunk down and dilated. So our answer is D. Multiply by 2/3.